Hello. Okay, yes, I think we can reinforce these pipes for you, and then they'll be all good for when the winter comes, making sure that everything works so well for you. You know, when winter comes, being from Brooklyn and all, we like to travel, get away from it. Personally, I'm not a really big fan of winter weather. It gets cold and it's slippery, and I'm uncoordinated enough as it is. But sometimes what we do is we go to Mario's little island. Yeah, Mario has an island. Who'd have thought? It was actually a gift from the princess. He got his own little island, which he calls Mario Land. Mario's not always the most creative when coming up with names for stuff, so he just called it the Mario Land. And it's got a beautiful castle, and it's a really nice island. Not long ago, though, we had some problems at the island. Because Mario went there, and he found out that he couldn't get into the castle. It had been blocked off, and there were these 6 holes that needed to be filled in order for him to get into the castle. And in order to fill them, he needed these 6 golden coins. So Mario had to travel around, and he finds one of the coins is up at this big tree where there was this bird, and there were these bees and ants, and Mario had to fight the bird to get to the coin. So he gets to the coin. Then he goes up into the space, and I don't even know how one of those coins ended up in space, mind you. But Mario goes up there, and he ends up having to battle Tatanga. You remember him. He was that guy that tried to kidnap Princess Daisy. But Mario has to fight him and get the gold coin from him. And he has to get another one from the water, and another one from this giant Mario statue. And he had to fight the 3 little pigs. I'm not even joking. At one point, he found that one of the coins was being protected by the 3 little pigs. Straw house, wood house, brick house, those guys. So Mario had to fight them, and eventually he gets these 6 golden coins, and he gets into the castle, and he has to make his way through, and that's when he finds out that the person who had taken over the castle was Wario. Now you see, Wario, he's this guy that Mario and I, we've known for a long time. He really is jealous of Mario. He's upset because Mario is popular, he's athletic, everybody likes him. And Wario, he doesn't really get that. So he does everything he can to try to be as good as Mario. He even dresses kind of like Mario, except with the different colors. No, I don't do that too. Mario and I dress like this as part of our uniform. Wario does it as a way to try to be like Mario. It's not the same. But anyway, Mario goes in there and he has to go up against Wario. And Mario manages to beat him using some of these new power-ups, like this carrot that gives him rabbit ears. And he uses the rabbit ears to flap through the air. I didn't even know rabbits could do that. I kind of want to see one do it sometime. But Mario, he manages to beat the Wario and send the Wario home. And all was well. The castle was pretty again. We had our island all cleaned up. And we had our friends over for a barbecue. It was a lot of fun. As for Wario, he wandered off somewhere. I'm not sure where he went, but he's probably going to cause trouble again, because he's always causing trouble. Wario really needs to get a hobby, I think. But, everything was happy. And I know you're going to be happy because we get to get you all cleaned up here with your pipes. We're going to make sure they're nice and reinforced so that you don't have the same problems that we did. You got a cat. It's kind of cute. Makes me kind of nervous though. I've always been more of a dog person. I like cats, but I'm always more of a dog person. Why is he looking at me like that?